All right. So with HARO coming back April 22nd, I wanted to talk about the news and talk a little bit about some of the benefits of HARO and some of the things I've learned from doing it. I'm not going to tell you I've gotten 10,000 backlinks here, but I've gotten a few and I've gotten some insanely helpful backlinks from HARO. And so, yeah, I want to talk about some of my tips, tricks, and some of the things I've picked up over a while and heard from others that have really stuck with me and I really like, because I think it kind of goes against some of this goes against the grain a little bit. So, what is HARO? For those you don't know, help a reporter out, helpareporter.com. HARO is a service that it's going to come in, it's going to give you a bunch of categories and then, the line of what they're looking for, right? So looking for somebody who is a expert in this to talk about this. And it's a really good place to get mentioned in journals, in news publications and different websites, right? So first I want to talk from I want to talk from the requesting side, giving answers. But I do think I want to say I haven't really tried the other side of it, but that's supposed to be a really good avenue for getting content on your own site, is putting yourself out there as the journalist looking for sources. So maybe something you should try out. But yeah, let's go through HARO. Let's talk about HARO and what are some of the things that I've done to get some quality backlinks from Help a Reporter out. So I think number one, the thing that goes against the grain the most that I've learned and that I've heard from other people who are really good at this say, number one is this: don't be first. So I think it's important to wait. Most of these journalists are going to be gathering information for a week, 2 weeks, even more. And they're going to get a ton of people day one. So what I think the best thing to do here is don't be first. It's funny because I was putting into Chat GPT, I was like, hey, why don't you give me some points for a blog post and a video? And that was the first thing it said. It's like, be fast. Everybody, be within 10 to 15 minutes. It's funny how the advice you get from chat, all advice sounds good, right? All advice sounds like, oh, that makes sense, right? All advice makes sense, but it doesn't necessarily mean it works. So I think be slow, be last, wait a week, really come up with take your time, come up with a really good pitch, right? Take your time. Don't be first. So don't be first. I think that's my first. And I think it sticks out. You stick out more later too, because if you get like a 50 emails right at the first, right? Everything's going to blend together. Then time goes on. You're just like, okay, I got a couple here I like. Now I'm maybe looking for one, two more. Now yours comes through. It's really well written and it's going to stick, I think. So don't be first. Number two, maybe a little more obvious, right? But be unique. I always try to find, unless number three is true, which is like find niche, unique topics. If the topic itself is general, you want to be super, super unique. So find some unique spin on the topic or some unique way to propose the information. Never answer a question just directly. Never answer it in the most obvious way. Try to find some kind of creative spin on it to really stick out. And I think that also don't be afraid to write a little bit more. And I would actually be writing this yourself, not using chat. This is where I do not use chat. I won't use chat to write these. Write it yourself, be thoughtful. And this also goes with taking your time, right? Like, go through it a few times, revise it, add to it, put it aside, put a note to go through it in a couple days, and then you want to send it off after it's been a little bit of time. So number 3 is harder because you don't really control the flow. With HARO, there were a substantial amount that would come through. So, it definitely had a volume that I've tried other services. They don't have the volume, so it's harder, but the more you can find stuff that is going to be niche, the better. And especially if it's directly related to your niche. So, one of the best backlinks I got for my own business was when I was running an addiction center that was really non-traditional, and somebody had asked about that specifically. So the more niche you or a client is, the less people are going to be looking at those, right? So if you're in a super specific niche, I would just have a HARO and an alert just in case something comes up, because there's a likelihood that if your niche pops up, you might be the only one that responds. And I think in that case, I was probably the only one to respond. And that one was huge. And I actually responded twice from 2 different businesses that I was working with, and to getting both of them in there. So, that was nice. So help a reporter out, really good service. I definitely would go sign up. Your email, go put that in helpareporter.com and put yourself in a position to try to get some of these backlinks. I think they're well worth the time. They're fun. They're way more unique than just all these dumb purchase stuff. You got to do what you got to do, right? But help a reporter, you get a backlink there. It's exciting. So that's what I got for today. We'll see you tomorrow.